Friends, I got a question this past week about how I've been able to successfully maintain my law practice in 2020. And here are 3 ways that I've been implementing before the pandemic. It has paid dividends. Friends, in this episode, we're going to talk about how to earn money with repeat clients. We have 3 amazing tips, and you'll want to stay all the way to the end for each one of them. Welcome to ESQ Masterclass. My name is Ting, your host. I have practiced immigration law since 2011. I have failed, I have succeeded, I have failed, I have succeeded. There's ups and downs in operating your own law firm. Throughout my career, I've always served as a mentor, but now I want to provide mentorship to other business owners, other attorneys. I provide coaching to not just solo attorneys, but also associate attorneys who work in the small firms. In addition to coaching, we also provide accountability. You may have a regular business coach, but if they don't have the legal experience, let alone immigration law experience, they may not understand the nuances when working with legal clients. And you know what I mean by that. Now, the second thing you want to do is give a free guide. For example, if your client just obtained conditional residence status and you're sending them a conclusion letter, you want to send a free guide that contains how to get the social security number if they haven't already, what to do to remove the conditions, like when to contact you. Of course, not the ABC of what actually to do of filing the application, because they need to hire you to do that. But also how to maintain evidence of the bona fide marriage, because I'm sure you've had clients come to you, even especially when it's just they're divorced, especially when they've separated or divorced, and they're like, dude, I don't have any documentation. And you're like, are you serious? So you're providing value in advance. And if it's someone who just naturalized and become a U.S. citizen, maybe a free guide of how to register to vote. Now you might think like, oh, that takes time. You only have to create the guide one time. Just repetitively use it. And also, you should have this on an automated process. You don't have to physically click, send. You can have your team do this. Stop giving yourself excuses and get it done. Friends, if you're new to our channel, please click subscribe down below. Click the bell for future notifications of our videos. We're here to provide video all year round. I'm going to do my best to provide you free content every Monday. And if I don't provide a video on Monday, you might get it the next day. I have a 2-year-old at the time of this recording, so please bear with me. Number 3, increase the point of contact after completing the case. First, I'm talking about getting reviews from your client. Number 2, follow up with your past client. You want to know how they're doing, right? Because something could have changed in their life. May not necessarily be relevant to your field of practice, your area of law, but it could be helpful for, let's say, a probate attorney or estate planning attorney. I think it's good karma to provide value to people, even if it's not providing specific revenue for your firm. Because in turn, if you get in contact with your past client and say, oh, my family member passed away, and because of that, maybe I need to get a will or a trust, and you're providing a referral to a colleague of yours or friend of yours, that's of course another reminder to that referral partner to refer you a case in the future when you're practicing a different area of law. All in all, I think it's good karma. It's going to come back to you positively in some way. I'm going to have a future episode about drip marketing, and where we go into detail what we implement in our law firm. But I can tell you now, at least, that email marketing in general, we send it out every week, and practically every week I get a couple replies from past clients and they ask me a question. So we are staying in front of the client, top of mind, so they don't think, oh, I need a Google search for another immigration attorney. Or maybe their question wasn't too important to them at the time, but because you happen to email them, they're like, okay, let me go ahead and email John. And if you're quick to it, and when you're responsive to that person, don't think, oh, I need to get a consultation fee. I used to think that, and I think that severely backfired, because that could have been a potential case, right? And if you're being a stickler like me back then about, let's say, $100 or $200 consultation fee, does that really matter when the case could have been, let's say, $5,000? Think about that for a second, especially when it could have been just a quick response. So the value that you provide to that client is really lost when you could have gotten more business and then they don't want to come back to you in the future. And so we've experienced that. I'll consider that a failure on my part. So I want to save you that headache, because it costs a lot of money, right? For marketing to get a new client acquisition cost. So if you already have a past client, just maintain your database. Basically, this is the value of your law firm, right? Otherwise, if not for the client database, what is the value? Especially when you want to exit your firm and you want to sell your database to another attorney. So increase your client engagement. I'm fairly certain majority of law firms or lawyers don't do this. So you need to really consider it. Don't be the average lawyer. Be your own CEO. Even if you're an associate attorney, you need to be increased value for yourself. And you want to ask your supervising attorney, your boss, if you can do this, if you can create your own listserv, if your law firm doesn't have one, or create one for the law firm. Find ways to add value to your, whether you run your own shop or you're an associate. There's many ways to get business and increase revenue. I hope this video provided value to you. I'm here to help you in any way possible. So please leave a question below or a comment. If you enjoyed our content, please go ahead and smash the like button. We really appreciate it. And please share this video with your colleagues. There's many of us struggling, facing challenges. I still face challenges, but there's many things that I've already gone through that I know, especially other attorneys have these questions. So usually any episode that I'll release is based on a fellow attorney asking these questions. So these are real life questions that I'm sure you're facing as well. I'm here to help you not just think like a lawyer, but think like a CEO. I'm here to help you work on your business, not just in your business. So you need to liberate yourself to get out of the swamp and be your own CEO. Friends, thank you for watching. If you're interested for more content, click the video to your left. Talk to you soon.